Steady Losing News.
That's me.
Submitted by Come to Philadelphia. A lot of people want you guys to come places.
Have you guys been to Philadelphia?
Yeah, we went there. Yup, at Gino's and Pat's.
No, that's a tourist trap.
No, everyone says
Is
that.
it?
It's a tourist trap.
You gotta do it.
Gotta go.
You gotta go.
Is it delicious though? I got it with the cheese whiz, like the OG way. It was still yummy.
I was like,
I've never had cheese whiz.
I like it.
Which one is the non-racist building? Is it Pat?
One of them says like you have to order in English or something. Which
Gino's? I think Gino's is the racist one. I don't know. But I like the other one, the white building.
Oh shoot! Meek Mill heads to prison to serve a 2 to 4 year sentence despite public outcry. What did Meek Mill do?
He got charged for some other bullshit. I think it was like possession of some bullshit or something, like a long time ago. And he's been on probation, I believe. Don't all rappers belong in jail? Perhaps. I just know that.
Not Common.
From what I know. Yeah, true.
Common? I didn't think of that.
Not Lupe.
Yeah, not Lupe.
Not J. Cole.
Stay out.
Nas.
J. Cole lives in the ghetto, but he doesn't participate in the criminal activity.
He raps with binoculars.
Yep.
Like Kendrick Lamar.
I've never heard that before. He raps with binoculars.
He has a mic, he has a fucking pen and paper, and he just looks around. These are all my verses.
He observes the ghetto. He's like, I'm not gonna drug
I
Dale.
feel so bad for him because he's been getting made fun of a lot too on the internet, and he's going to jail now.
Is he still with Nicki Minaj? Mm-mm. Did that end a while ago?
Yeah.
Didn't he get like his ass handed to in like a lot of battles recently?
Yeah.
By Drake.
The rap battle with
How can you have a career after being beat by Drake?
That's what I'm.
What I think is crazy is that like Drake even admitted to having a ghostwriter for his like response, and he still won.
That's what I'm saying.
Understand that? What is happening to hip hop?
Damn. His ghostwriter sucked too. So I was like, oh Jesus.
You know what the sad part is? It was still better than Meek's.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Meek's was like, what is your point? Like,
you know what
can't
the weird
even
thing is?
fucking make sense.
Meek originally started out as a battle rapper, so I don't understand how that worked out. Battle rapping is all puns.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Meek, like David said, he was on probation because of a 2008 gun and drug case. So he got arrested back then. And so he was on probation for 5 years, and so he's just been getting arrested over bullshit, and so now the judge was like, you know what, you keep violating your probation.
Yeah.
You need to go to jail for 2 to 4 years. And so what he was doing to violate the probation was, back in 2016, he was placed under a 90-day house arrest for violating probation due to unapproved travel. And then in March, he was charged with a misdemeanor assault after an altercation with employees at St. Louis International Airport. The charges were ended up being dropped after he agreed to perform community service.
So he just doesn't know how to follow rules.
Yeah.
Left and right. He just does whatever he wants. They already tell him, hey, unapproved travel. We just got to get it approved.
Right.
Yeah, or
and then this next one is really dumb. It's the one in August. Meek, he was charged with reckless endangerment in New York City after he was riding his quad in Manhattan.
See, like, why you gotta do this?
He was doing this.
I feel like this one goes out of his way to break the law.
You're not Rough Riders. This isn't the 1990s anymore, man. You don't just drive around.
Yeah, so this is his mugshot. So
I would love to live a day in his brain though, because how much he breaks the law, it's like you have to put effort into it. Yeah. I feel like he was like, should I ride a quad through the elementary school, or a horse, or a tank?
And I have choices for all these, and I have to figure out the best one. Like, he did the math.
Yeah. It's interesting because like the only reason I found this out was because I was reading an article about how wrong it is for him to go to jail over something so arbitrary in the past. But the stupid thing about this is like there are rules set in place, and you broke them multiple times.
yeah, but the majority though is what they're saying is like free Meek Mill. It's not right. The system's broken. It's like I mean he knows.
You don't have to ride a quad anyway.
This is one of those things where like only half the story comes out, and then people hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was just kind of like, I read that article, and then they kind of obviously they cherry picked a lot of things out, and they didn't mention anything. So I was like, this sounds a little precarious. So I kind of looked. I was like, of course, you know.
So this was the straw that broke the camel back. It was the little thing that was like, okay, Meek, this is your 50th offense.
It broke the Cam Mills back.
Cam Mills. I get it, but it wasn't that funny.
That would have killed it, Wong Fu.
Well, you're the boss. That's why. You don't want to get that job. jobs.
They're all like,
What was your joke?
No, forget it, it's over.
Yeah, but
the cameo's back.
I get it now.
Still no laugh. All right, wait. So I feel like these people like when rappers like they have so much people saying yes to them or like always feeling like like they're the shit, and then but then
That's a celebrity, bro.
celebrity. Yeah.
I feel like he did this for more street cred. Cause he lost all his battles, and then he's all like, you know what? I might not be able to like win my rap battles, but I'm still thug though.
I still don't give a fuck.
But like Drake is really gonna be jealous of him. Like, oh, you're right. You win. Have fun in jail.
You and all your unapproved travels, you're a thug.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd time in 9 years that he's going to jail.
And he's trying to prove to Drake that he's a thug. Drake, not even a thug.
Yeah, it's like
Drake's like, I don't care.
Drake's like, I'm fucking from Canada and I used to be in a wheelchair. Like, I'm not tripping.
Prison is not the shit. I've never been in there, but I keep on watching Scared Straight, and that does not look fun. People looking at you like you're a sweet little dumpling.
Man, don't you know I will rape you?
I don't want that.
What part of do you know which prison he's gonna go to?
Do you know the difference?
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one. But his lawyer is saying that they're going to be appealing that ruling, and that his lawyer was like, my goal is to not get him to serve any time, to just bring him home.
He's probably just gonna do community service.
If he has money,
Yeah, Jay-Z was saying that the sentence handed down by the judge was just unjust and heavy.
Oh, Jay-Z's on his side too.
Jay-Z's speaking out.
What?
Like a lot of people are.
Is he
speaking out.
Jay-Z's artist? Is that why?
Jay-Z doesn't just speak out for no reason.
Who's he signed to?
He might be
I'm
Rockefeller.
not sure. Let me Google it.
I think honestly, even for the judge, like at that point, it's just, I guess, for the judges to make an example out of him. It's like, you are not above the fucking law.
Yeah.
And a lot of celebrities always think that they're above the fucking law.
Dude,
Yeah.
Obama just went to fucking serve to serve jury duty. Like, he's not above it either.
it's cause he's bored now.
He's with Atlantic.
He ain't got no presidential shit to do. He's just on retirement.
'Cause I think-
I would do jury duty too if I didn't have shit to do.
As a judge,
I'd be so bored.
I'd be pretty
Kevin Hart,
frustrated.
too. He was like praying for my brother Meek Mill right now. God,
He prays for everybody though.
Or maybe they know some shit we don't know.
Maybe.
Or it's one of those causes that if the whole community's behind, it's like, I guess I gotta get behind it too.
like free so and so.
You know what? When those happen, I just disappear from social media for that day. Everybody wanna pray for natural disasters. You won't see me saying shit.
Wait, what?
But that's different.
don't
The
say-
natural
I don't
disasters
say
they have no
anything.
control over.
Yeah, that actually happened, and there's no tampering.
I ain't no bandwagoner. Fuck that. Everyone wanna pray for things and fucking be sad and shit. I'm gone.
Yeah, that's my thought process too. I'm like, everyone else got it.
They're like, why don't you support Joe? Why don't you say shit on Twitter? Because I don't fucking care.
Well, that's not my reason. I don't care. I'm just like, everyone else got it. They don't need my voice to be added.
I do care, but same with you. I feel like people that matter. They're saying it already.
Exactly. It's like
You guys matter
who
to
am
some
I?
of these kids though.
I think my thing with it is that people just say things just to say things.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yep.
I'll keep you in my prayers. If you're not on your fucking knees, bent over a fucking bed, praying for me, bitch, don't say it. Don't say it. You're not praying for me. You're not praying. Don't say it. It's just become like so casual too, and it's praying too. I think it's like a spiritual and religious thing too. So people even like just wash over on that shit too. So I think like lightweight's a little offensive to me.
That's why people say thoughts and prayers. Because like I don't pray, but I'll think about it. I'll think about the pain you're going through. I'll think about this terrible tragedy, and that's all they're willing to give.
Do any of you guys pray?
People are actually praying and saying, Jesus, please.
Jesus.
No, but like when people tweet that, right? Like when they're saying prayers for like social media people, right? After they tweet that shit, are they really getting on their bed and says,
Praying.
today, Jesus, I want to pray for the
Today,
victims of the
Jesus."
earthquake.
Yeah, or are they even doing something? Like when people they like pray for Vegas, did they give blood? Are they giving money? Like, or do they just say that irresponsibly without any action?
See, that's where I feel like, that's why I don't want to say shit, is because if I'm not gonna do stuff like donating or doing anything, I'm not gonna say shit, period.
Yeah.
Because it feels so fake.
There's like there's like a lot of criticism for like activism, or what's it called, like
Oh yeah, there's a
activism,
word.
or like there's like protest, like like people that like just say it just to say it.
To be a part of something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know why.
Yeah, so
Hacktivism? No, that's not it.
Faketivism? I don't even know why.
Slacktivism?
Oh yeah, I think it's that one. I think it's slacktivism.
I don't know why there's pressure on everyone on social media to do the same shit, especially if you're comics,
it is.
because like
Slacktivism.
you'll say some stupid shit and it's like, why the fuck do you expect this comic to all of a sudden be a philanthropist? Or like, so for example, just the other day on my Twitter, I said I will motorboat a cow's ass. And then after that, I'm supposed to say like, oh, prayers going out to these victims, prayers to these, like what the fuck? Like, I have a branding that I need to keep up with, which is
Which is motorboating cows' asses.
So I have like a two-part thing. So the first one is I think you should just obviously stay true to who you are, right? So if you didn't feel like doing it because, you know, I mean, that's just not genuinely you, then that should be fine and no one should give you any shit for it. However, they still do, but whatever, right? Opinions are like fucking assholes. Everyone has one. The second one is if people are like, pray for so-and-so, do this or whatever, and they're not doing it for me, I'm like, fuck it. Like, again, the universe kind of balances itself out. Phonies are discovered. But if by the slim chance that one of, you know, the fans is watching and actually believes that this person's actually doing something and then they get motivated to do something positive, it kind of worked. Yeah. So
you just get motivated to tweet.
But it's like a positive movement, you know what I mean? Like, even if it's fake, there's still positivity that's happening.
I think I find it funny though when they're like, when I get a tweet, there's like, how come you don't post your political views? I'm like, I'm a comedian. Like, I don't know shit. Like, why are you looking for political guidance from people who don't?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
you know what? But see, so here's the thing. I agree with that too. Like, I sometimes feel that same way. But then when I see like other idiots that are basically that are even dumber than me, that are having opinions, I'm like, well shit, I better put my cards on the table, like because if they're the only voice that's being heard, that's actually what's happening a lot on social media now. The dumbest people have the loudest voices. So it's like, well, I gotta counter that by at least.
I do feel that too.
You hear mine the most.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, like I don't want to participate in this, but like, there's so many stupid tweets that are out there. Okay, shit.
It's the kid in the class that's like, who knows the answer? I do. And then you're like, oh my god, shut the fuck up, not fucking that guy again.